Yo, what's good, everybody? Happy Thursday. Oh, I said happy Thursday. Happy Saturday. Prayerfully, everybody's having a great week. I had an awesome week. Super excited to come on live and get creative. Of course, we just gonna go through and just play around with some new stuff we got from Native Instruments and some other stuff. But of course, let me know who's in the building. Yo, Sacred, what's good, family? Appreciate you for coming through, man. How's your week? How's everything going? How's your creativity been? But definitely, yeah, I'm super excited. We're gonna get started real early, as you see. And we just gonna get it in, man. Let's get it. So Sacred, today I will be running actually Cubase Pro 13. I have not upgraded to 14 yet. Usually when, they have these upgrades and stuff, I really don't hop on as soon as they come out. But, I try to stick to the workflow I got. So yeah, we're going to be rocking Cubase 13 today. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Which Cubase version do you have, Sacred? So we about to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get started. Once again, y'all already know who it is. It is your boy Thesis. We are getting started right now. Super excited to be able to come on live tonight and, just come through and give you guys a little bit of encouragement when it comes to your workflow and just being creative in your music. There has been a lot going on this week. There's been a lot going on this month. Today is February the 1st. And let's do some house cleaning. So let me just introduce you guys first. I will be working on a brand new podcast that is coming out with my wife. It is called Chips, Dips, and Relationships. So it's going to be the audio version first. And super excited about, just getting that started. Of course, there have been a lot of things that has happened in the midst of just our, just family. So we felt that now is the time. Now is definitely the opportunity to go ahead and to introduce you guys, especially to the married couple. So you guys gonna be super excited about this one because we got a lot planned and a lot in store. So be on the look for that. Also, there are some other things that's coming down the pike for Native Instruments. So we're working on some things for that. And I know that a lot of people have been, talking about Akai. And again, I do have a video of that up discussing Akai and Native Instruments and their collaborative effort with them being on the 37 key Akai. And it's very interesting. As you can see, if you go look at the video, it's a lot of a lot of topic, a lot of talk. But what's the other thing? My daughter had a baby. Yeah, super excited. I know a couple people have congratulated me already online. Yes, I am a granddad. Super excited about it. Like I said, it's just been a lot that's been happening. But tonight, I wanted to come through and just be creative, right? And we're going to be using battery tonight. And there's some things that people are still talking about with battery 4 that doesn't get talked about. So I wanted to, just come around and play with that tonight. Arcolo, if I'm saying it correctly. Arco, ARKO. My bad, man, for messing up your name. But hello, man, ready to hit something fire. Oh, definitely super excited about that. So I am super inspired tonight to create something dope. As I was just saying, I'm going to start off with battery 4. This does not get the shine. It really does not get the shine that it's supposed to. And I think a lot of times, a lot of people just, they create with it, but you hear no talk about it, right? So tonight I'm going to dig in as much as I can with battery 4 and some other sounds. So enough talking. Let's go ahead and get creative, right? So I pulled up the first kit. This one is the Bosnia kit. So of course I'm rocking the Control S61, and let me make sure that I have all my stuff up first. And I might have to. That was another thing I should have checked probably prior to getting online, making sure all my stuff was up. But I have it on. Okay, had it on the wrong one. So let's make sure we're good. All right, let's see. All right, so I do need to do another switch. So hold on momentarily. I might have to actually start it over again. How about that? That's the only thing about OBS, and it's this thing called, because I know a lot of people ask me too about how the actual stream goes. So I use OBS and Voice Meter, and usually you just, switch your sound from here. As you can see, that's my regular sound, and I switch again, and then you're supposed to hear an actual sound. So let me just do something very quickly just to make sure the sound and stuff is good. But while we are getting that done, what do you guys feel about this new thing with Native Instruments and Akai? I'm still kind of in between. I'm definitely in between. I have no huge immediate feeling about it, but it makes me kind of nervous. So just wanted to see if you guys are, on the same scale with that, because there's just a lot of things that could have been done differently, and doing that I feel was not an extremely good move. It's a good move for some people, but we did not have hardware as the immediate main focus, and that's one of the things that I think that should have been the immediate focus, which is hardware as opposed to more software. So what do you guys think about that? Because I might have to go ahead and I'm not going to shut the stream down, but I might have to restart Cubase. So give me one moment while we're doing that. Battery 4 needs a MIDI feature. And to be honest with you, was good too, by the way, Oscar. Good comment. But I think Battery 4 should have, been installed with a MIDI feature to begin with, because one, primarily that's what we're dealing with, right? Of course, the kits are wave based and things like that, but we should have had a MIDI feature to inside of Battery 4, and that's one of the things I don't understand. Are they going to, update it? Are they going to? You just don't know. You just don't know. So, yeah, that's definitely a good point. I definitely agree with you on that. It should have definitely have been integrated with a MIDI feature. So I'm bringing up Battery 4 again, and let's hope that this time the sound works. So I got no Voice Meter. Let's go back to the Bosnia kit. And it looks like I'm still not getting sound, which is crazy. I'm so sorry for that, guys. Hold 1 second. All right, see if I can bring up a loop real quick just to get some audio going. Stretch this out. All right, there we go. There we go. Now we're rocking. That's the only thing I hate about, how sometimes you gotta go reset and pull all the stuff back up. It's just crazy. So, all right, so now we got that up. We got battery. Let's go ahead and start rocking with some battery stuff. And let's see. Now I gotta find the key for the battery. All right. Now I'm still gonna play around with some of the. Let's see. Still trying to decide how I want to do. Because a lot of times when I do now, I've been just playing around with like drums and doing a lot of just random sounds. That's all I've been focused on, just random sounds. But Oscar says that I'm disappointed that NI hasn't released a new machine. Okay, so the talk of Native Instruments actually releasing new hardware, right? This has been the talk over years. And even when they released Machine 3, the update, it wasn't even really a huge update to me, in my opinion. It just changed the faceplate of it. It just changed how, it might have, came across to make the workflow better. But me personally, I'm still using Machine 2. I really am. I'm using Machine 2. I have Serato sample to separate the stems. Anything that they, added to it, I haven't really adjusted to, and it's not that I don't need to adjust to it, but the initial way that it loads up, sometimes it loaded slower, and then, I had to erase the beta to get the new version put on. So there were some things with me that I just wasn't really, I wasn't really impressed about. But again, it was Machine 3. It came with those new integrations, but those were integrations that should have been a long time ago. So Machine 3 to me was not a huge, update. And I did a video on that one too. And I know that you guys probably heard my voice when I was doing that review. And I think you guys are starting to get used to when I might not like something, because somebody mentioned that in a comment the other day. But there's just some things that I know that, they could be working on more so than small minor updates that should have been for us a long time ago. Arco said, if we are talking about the collaboration, only time will tell. My main fear is that they both will end up losing their identity, and also we might see some more expensive hardware. I agree with that too. I definitely agree with that too. And especially on the, and here's the thing that everybody's been talking about. If Native Instruments decided to go ahead and then to collaborate and give some of their play series and their expansions, that's cool. There are some things that they have that on our side is don't have. And one thing that the MPC community has been complaining about apparently has been, they don't have a PC version. So because I don't use it, never knew that, never researched into it. But the fact that they don't have a PC version of it, we still get the benefit and features and some more things that they don't get. On top of that, I think that a lot of people still want to have the pads, but they'll just deal with some of the things with a cab. Like, it's just crazy. Like, each one of these companies have their own pros and cons, right? But to what you were saying, yes, I think that the main thing is the hardware, right? Always software is always going to be easy to do, but hardware has always been a thing in this industry where either you have something, you have one thing but don't have everything, right? You have the hamburger and no cheese. How about that? But Sacred said, I think Akai is going to be the design for the new machine. Oh, didn't think about that one. I did not think about that one. That's kind of interesting. That's an interesting thought. I don't know how to feel about that, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that, man. It's a possibility, but we'll just have to see. Oscar said, I bought the Machine 3 and returned it. So wait, Oscar, are you saying you bought the Machine MK3 and then you returned it? What was the reason for your return? I'm curious on that. Because the MK3 to me is good. The Machine Plus is the standalone, but even in the Machine Plus, there are still some things that can't be loaded inside the Machine Plus that you can do on the PC version of the machine, and the Machine MK3 and the Machine 2.0. But it's just really, really weird to see that. Yo, BJ King, what's good, family? He says probably means Machine Plus. And like I said, I don't think it's a possibility. I'm not gonna say that it's not. It's just a weird thing to see two, predominant companies go and collaborate like this. And one of the main things has always been that I think this froze. So one of the main things I think that Native Instruments needs to really focus on is the simple reason that they talk about they want to do upgrades and updates to hardware. We never get those updates. They also want to talk about how we get all of these things in which you can do it here, but then you turn around and then you go to another company and then give them those sounds. Like now everybody's pretty much going to kind of have the same, like for the sake of conversation, you'll have the same sounds, even though you can produce them and use them differently. But it's an interesting thing to see, man. I really don't know how to feel about it. And I actually did a community post on it as well. And the community, I think it was like at least 50 or more % where people say it was a good thing. So I don't know. It's going to have limitations to it. Oscar, yes, I did. Yes, I didn't like the limitations. What were the limitations? Oh, that's interesting. BG King says most people think that it's the Machine 3. They need to make an actual DAW. Oh man, that conversation is, yeah. So I don't think that, they're going to be focused on a DAW no time soon. And the Machine 3 by itself, like even if you look at the MPC, it is more so a groove box type feel, even though a lot of people might want to call it an actual DAW. If you can't mix and master it effectively, let me just say effectively, then it's not a DAW. It's just a groove machine. And just for the simple fact of you're not going to get everything that you would in a groove box or groove machine that you want on the DAW. I don't think they're made, especially now, to save face. It would be a good thing for them to do a DAW, but I really don't think they're going to do it. I really don't. So let me make sure that I have everything on. Oscar said he had the MK3. You had the MK3, and the MK3 to you had limitations. That's interesting. What were your actual real limitations? Because that's interesting, dude. That's really interesting to hear that was your limitation. So you had limitations for it. Native has been about money and no innovation lately for the last 3 years. I've not been making beats for months. So is primarily what you're saying that Native Instruments was majority of your sounds and your workflow, and because of just that in general, you haven't been creative with Native Instruments. I mean, I will say that their sounds are far none, by far one of the best when it comes to production. But I don't know. It's just other things that I think that they really definitely need to hop on. Especially hardware. So that's just one of the things. Carl said, personally, I'm rocking with Akai, but to be honest, many times I saw people using NI expansions and I was jealous. From that perspective, the collab might be beneficial. And again, I'm not saying it's not beneficial, right? What I'm saying is that these are two companies that came together, right? And they actually formed a agreement to be able to bridge the gaps together for the community. Now, I'm all about unity, definitely. But when it comes to two, I'll say, iconic music companies that, do this thing for the community, it's always going to be competition is what makes things better. So if you're coming together and you guys were competitors, then who's going to, make you challenge you to do a better thing? And that's the thing that I think that, it's going to miss is that, there's not going to be a challenge for them to, do more for their product. So I don't know. BJ says most people don't use the full potential of Machine. I learned new stuff daily. And it is a lot of stuff. And that's the thing. That's why I was trying to find out, the actual limitation that you're saying. There people say that there's limitations on the machine, but I think it's just the lack of not having the knowledge of how to use the actual machine and its features. And of course, with anything, when you're learning something, you have to take your time to learn exactly what that thing is that you have. That doesn't mean that it's a limitation on the machine. It's just a limitation within yourself. So you just got to challenge yourself, and to dig in and really learn the actual hardware. And that's with anything. That's with the Akai. That's with any of these hardwares that's out here. You got to dig in and learn them anyway, right? So I don't think necessarily that per se it was a limitation, but I think it was just a fact of probably you might had a little fear on, on the machine. And because it doesn't have like a huge library of showing you how to do it, I'll give you that. And that's what YouTube is for. But a lot of times people are just learning from each other. So that's primarily usually what it is. But I have done enough talking. I see you in the comments. I definitely see you in the comments. But I'm just trying to make sure that we have everything lined up so that I can start being creative. All right, so let's go back. And I'm definitely going to answer all those questions, so just give me 1 sec. You definitely should host a class. Yeah, I've been getting that a lot lately. I've been getting that a lot. So what I will start doing is, like I said, I'm getting ready to start this podcast. So if I can find it within, the available windows that I have with, the channel and the podcast now, then we'll see if we can go ahead and start maybe possibly squeezing in some classes. But, they're going to have to definitely be structured classes on what it is that you guys wanted to be focused on. So that's another thing. But definitely something fun to do. If it helps out for the community, definitely down to do it for sure. I don't know what's happening, guys, and you're seeing this live, so don't think I'm crazy. Please do not think that I'm crazy. Like everything was on and it's just acting crazy. So let's go ahead and make sure that everything is up. That's up. I'm just going to throw on a quick one. Make sure it comes up. Like I'm getting, like this is so weird. All right, what I might have to do is if I can't do this because this wants to act crazy, then I'll just do it in Machine. My Cubase is lunching today, guys. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and just open up Machine and we'll just go from there. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't think too much is really gonna happen for hardware when it comes to anything happening with Native Instruments. I would love if they would really take the time to stop releasing some of the software, because the intuitiveness of all the sounds they have now, right? Like that's a huge focus that they focus on, the sounds. But like sounds right now is not needed, to my personal opinion. What we need is a collaborative effort on your hardware and making sure that the community is reached and is excited about being able to have hardware that they can depend on, their customer service, and being able to, just be creative in their workflow, right? So to me, I would love if they would focus on combining the MK3 some possible way, which they have with the Control S61, and that's just for the pads. If you guys know that they actually have where they've integrated now, and on Machine they fixed some things, but I don't know. What's good, Joanne? I don't know what's going on with Cubase. It's just acting crazy. I probably will go back to it, but right now I'm loading up my Machine and we were just discussing some things as far as Native Instruments and their hardware and things that we would like to see in the community that has always been addressed, but it has never been accomplished. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So while that's loading, let's see. The video that I was talking to you guys about is this one right here, and I want to show you real quickly why my machine is still loading. The poll I was telling you about when it came to, let me just go to my channel, when the poll that came to about most recent things, right? So this post was the one that I just did for Italio Disco, right? So Italio Disco has a cool vibe when it comes to mixing. I'll say it's not really even house. It's a European feel or sound. And I put up, do you love it? Is it needed? Or you unsure? And as you see, 51% of the people said it's not needed. The reason why I believe that this poll shows the truth of the community is because a lot of people are really tired of just how we're just receiving sounds from Native Instruments and not receiving exactly the things that we need or we've asked for from them. So again, I try to advocate as much as I can for you guys. I try to advocate and, pass on the messages. I try to pass on a lot of these polls that I'm doing because I believe that honestly, this will help to change the face or anything of any brand. But again, it's all up to, the company and them deciding on if they're going to listen to the community. So, and then this was the poll actually I did too with the integration. And this is what I was saying earlier. A lot of people, 52% of the people said, they thought it was good. So I don't know. It's just interesting. It's interesting. Gary, what's good, man? What's going on? What's going on? Definitely interested in hearing what you got to say, brother, because we've been back and forth and seeing everybody with the Native Instruments group and just seeing what's the odds and odds have been with people and how they've been feeling about the collaboration. But yeah, definitely interested in seeing how this stuff is gonna play out, man. I just don't know. I really don't know. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try because it is loading. So I think I'm gonna try Cubase one more time, and then we'll just go. If not, then we'll just do machine. So please, guys, bear with me. This is so crazy that this is happening. Like everything was fine prior to getting on live. So I don't know what this is about. Maybe we just need to have a conversation and just talk. But I still want to be creative. So let's just see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, let's also hear. I want to hear what everybody else feels about not the Cubase, the Pro Tools thing too, because I saw a couple of things like a couple of days ago with Bolo and a couple of other people that's been talking about Pro Tools and the industry standard. At one point it was industry standard, it really was, but for production, Pro Tools suck. For mixing and mastering, that's what I still use now. I just master more so. Well, I mix and master in Pro Tools. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you can do that now in any DAW. Like you really can. So I'm interested in seeing what you guys think about that. What do you guys think about Pro Tools being a industry standard? Has it or is it still the industry standard? Like, All right, let's see. So if that's not working, let's just to make sure stuff is being good today. So back to the comments. It says, Joanne says, I just installed the Italio contact banks. Not sure if I will ever use them, though I'm more interested in vocal banks with a word builder. Now, that's one thing that we actually have talked about with Native Instruments as well. So I'm going to say that that's on the books. as far as it being notified of, you know, something like that being for native instruments. So yeah, like East West definitely. They tried to do that with Glaze. I think they tried to introduce that, but as far as World Builder, they have vocal colors, and they have the choir ensemble, but you just can't do it with a phrase base. Like you can't type out the phrase. They have the phrases and stuff already there for you. So yeah, I definitely have played with the East West one. That one was dope because you can build phrases with that. But yeah, I think Native Instruments is starting to come around to that type of error. But it's, a guarantee is probably going to be third party as opposed to direct Native Instruments, if that makes sense. Like, y'all, this is crazy that none of my stuff is working. I don't even understand what's going on right now. So continue to bear with me. Continue to bear with me. Um, all right, let me do this. Let me close out a project. We'll just open up an old project. See if that does it. So I'm on a Windows 11. Thanks, appreciate that question. I am on Windows 11, and yeah, it's been okay. It hasn't been too many issues, so not sure. I don't know what this is. Like, this is just a kooky coincidence right now. But yeah, definitely Windows 7. I'm sorry, Windows 11. Okay. And I think it's a go, so we are good. So this was that Italio. I said Italio. This was the audio track I had worked on from Italio Disco. Is Italo Disco. There we go. And it was fun. It was kind of fun to do. But let me see. If you guys haven't checked it out, let me know what y'all think about this. Hopefully after this I can go ahead and start creating, because I think we're good. Are you feeling it, Gary? All right. It's different though, right? So yeah, all right. I think I'm inspired again. That's money's overseas. You think so? Really? You really think that's money overseas? I could make some money with that. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, if so, hey, you know, I'm definitely with it. Definitely with it. All right, just setting up some stuff here, and let's go ahead and put battery back on. All right. That'd be cool though if I could get that overseas. Because I don't know anything about that style at all. That was like my first, I guess, disco, if you want to call it. That's not even disco because I think it's more of like a, you could do much better than I could do. Listen, man. At the end of the day, I'm just playing around with a lot of this stuff. Like a lot of this be experiment for me, dude. Seriously, and I'm just having fun with it. All right, so let me make sure my keyboards is connected. All right, looks like we're good on that end. All right, so keep battery up. And I like playing around with no tonic. No tonic is fun. Is it more EDM? I agree with you. I think it's more EDM for sure. All right, there we go. All right, so now I think we are good. I'm gonna switch this over. Let's go with battery for right now. Let's be creative. All right, shift. All right. I'm gonna play with these sounds real quick. Why not? That give me that like the old back in the day. What is it like the y'all remember the 2000 sound that. All right, yeah, we're gonna go with that. Let's rock with that. Actually, no, that's not gonna work. Cause that whole field is off. All right, that sounds more of a. All right, we might have to adjust that. All right. Actually, you know what? Huh. And see, that's the thing with Battery 4. Like, it's so much more you can do as far as the manipulation of the sound. And that's one thing I love about this. So, let's see. Yeah, I like that. All right, so I'm gonna go with that. And like that changed that whole feel, but I like it. I do like it. All right. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Let's get it. That's dope. You said battery. Yeah, no, Gary. Listen, we have been saying that the entire time. Battery 4, right? I honestly believe they saw Battery 4. They took this And then they went and started on Machine. After they did Machine, I believe that they just totally forgot about Battery, because this gives you that, like Battery 4 gives you a Machine feel. It really does. So if you are aware of anything that Battery can do, you'll be like, yeah, Battery should have definitely had an update, like without question. All right, but we got a little melody. All right, let's see what we got. Now I'm gonna actually, hold on. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna put an effect on this one. Probably somatics, like Origin. Yeah, Battery is dope for sure. All right, so I like that. So now let's add some compression to it to bring it up a little bit. Let's add that in. I see y'all comments too. I got you. I got y'all. Go ahead. That's a beautiful thing. I'll just do this here. I like how we got that going. So then I'll take this battery here, there, and then I'll separate these two. Like, I've learned something from my fam. So shout out to Taxi Music. I gotta leave his link in the description. He showed me how to, and it was on his video. He showed me how you can put everything in battery, and then once you finish with, let's say your sounds, right? You go here. And where is it? You right click, and I think it's dissolve part, right? You dissolve the parts, but you gotta have multiple parts. So because I only got just the snare in it right now, once I go in and put everything, I'm gonna dissolve the parts, and then this separates it, and then I can mix them. Like, I did not know that you could do that with Cubase. That was so fun. So this is where I go, and then I'll dissolve part, right? and then you just leave it the regular way. You can do lanes, or you can just optimize. You just process it. It separates it. So now I have this sound. So that's a snare. All right. And then this shaker. I'll take off the metronome now, and we'll bring this up. And I still have battery up, so I'm gonna see if I can do majority of this production in battery. But let's go through these comments real quick. Oliver, appreciate you, man, for coming through. Oliver says, I don't think they forgot about battery, just the facts that there's kits on expansions that you don't get in machine. Good point. Good point. Well, I will say this, Oliver. So you have expansions and you have kits that you get inside machine. They give you the same exact ones that they do, but they have different, I'll say, features that they try to add to, like, say, battery or massive, to make you still, mess around with those actual VST instruments. So they do have them, but when they expand on, like I say, battery 4, massive, those are just like exclusive little, things that they do different for that actual instrument. Joanne said battery 3 had note repeat. Did it really? See, I never used battery 3 at all. My first instance of battery was battery 4. I did not know that it had note repeat. That's dope. I couldn't believe that they took it out of battery 4. Yeah, that's interesting. That's something that I might have to, ask about. Why is it that was taken out? Been thinking about switching from Ableton to Cubase. Really? I tried Ableton. I'll say this, it really does not matter what DAW you have. I'm not about to sit up here and make it seem like you have to do Cubase. For me, Cubase is great. I came from Reason 2 to Reason 5 to Reason 7 to Studio One for a small amount of time, to FL Studio for a small amount of time, to Cubase. So I have tried out almost all of the actual DAWs. For me, Cubase has just been user-friendly, easy to use. And back in the day, I used to use Logic when it was in Windows. So it gave me that feel, and that's why, I kind of stuck with Cubase. You're gonna need your earphones for this one. Add rhythm to it, and then add a small little delay to it. Ping pong. There we go. Real subtle. It's all battery so far too. Reason 2, we both down. Oscar, leave me alone, man. Look, I've been producing for a long time, man. And one thing I will say is that yes, I came from a long line of all these DAWs. So the experience that I've received from a lot of this stuff to the modernized versions of where they are now, yeah, it's like they play, pity pat with each other. And, they modernize it, but then they take something out that was very valuable, like what we were just talking about with, you know, the note repeat that Joanne was saying. Like I don't know. I just don't know. Gary says, I have both Machine Micro MK3 and the MP Studio MK2. Lately, I've been inferior in terms of gear. Yeah, we all in the same boat, Gary. Same boat. On their kit. This is one kit and battery. Now, can you not tell me that this don't give you the machine feel? Like, doesn't this give you the machine feel? And to be honest with you, doing it like this, because in machine you can drag and drop, but I'm already playing and doing the MIDI here. So I don't know, man. Like, this might be better than machine. I'm not gonna say it's better than machine, but Machine 4 need to update. They need to update for sure. I'm gonna just keep stacking and separate as we go. Why not? Yeah, let's go, man. All right, so let me hold up real quick before I get excited because I see a comment that I want to talk about. Gary just said he bought Mixbus for $15, I guess assuming $15 over the Black Friday, just installed it, and you're so frustrated with it. Let me know what it is that you're actually frustrated with, Gary, because I actually did a review on Mixbus. There are some things that are, you know, you got to work around, but I think Mixbus is actually kind of cool. So let me know what it is that had you frustrated with it. I'll probably try to use it, and, you know, we can go from there. Appreciate that too. Like this, and again, like I said, this is all from just within one kit within Battery 4, and I haven't left out of it, right? I haven't left out of it. So Battery 4 just needs it needs a revamp, man. It just needs, well, I'm not gonna say revamp. I'm gonna say it just needs to have its own, you know, just personal update. Seriously. All right, so let's go back. Alright, so let's dissolve these parts. Optimize display. So it's not optimizing. That's weird. Alright, so it's not optimizing that part because it's not finding. Maybe it just does it for drums. So what I might have to do is, let's go back, and I would just do that bass part individually. So we'll do that. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna render this in place now and keep that. Call that hi-hats. So far, I'm loving that, and I'm gonna do something with that bass too. Nice 808. So I'm gonna mute this real quick, add a kick. I'm gonna go to like a soulful. Let me go first to my control room. Make sure control room is on. All right, control room is not on. So let's see here. All right. Okay, got to change that. Sorry, 1 second, people. All right, let's make sure. Okay. All right. I know my head went down a little bit, so give me 1 sec. Let me know if that's good for y'all, or if I need to bring it back up. There we go. Right, we good. All right, so let's go to some questions real quick because I don't want to not ignore them. Russell, what is good, family? What's going on? He was addressing Gary. Let me turn myself back down some. He was addressing Gary when he was talking about Mixbus. And Mixbus is annoying in terms of getting used to. It's awful for making beats. Really? Oh, man. I wasn't looking at it from that aspect, but okay. Gary said, when you export stems from machine from the sound level, how can imprint the effects without the sends being stemmed out as well? You can mute the effect, and then see, that's the thing. You want to be able to. Good to see you too, Russ. You want to be able to export out the stem, and then from the sound level, how can you imprint the effects without the send being on the stem? Yeah, that's kind of tricky in Reason. I said Reason. It's kind of tricky in Machine. I try to do everything dry, to be honest with you, if I'm using Machine, just for that reason. I know that there's probably a way to do it, but it's probably a headache. But for me, I just go ahead and then just whatever dry version I have, then I'll just bring it over and then do whatever effects I would in the DAW. It's just easier. It cuts out all that headache. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, there's not one thing out here that where you can do everything in one. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying that that is an accurate statement of what is to be. I'm just saying that to do this, it's better to do it inside of, your DAW. So we'll go from there. All right, so let's keep rocking. Yep. All right. So now I need a kick. I think I like that one. I might have to change that up. Let me see. I want to add a kick. They always talk about that type of stuff when you're going through. Yeah, that's weird. Maybe they don't want me to do nothing, just keep them batteries, so I'll do that. So let's do this, because I want to add some claps. Now this is weird. Now what's going on? What's happening? Oh, machine is up. How about that? All right. All right. So it looks like. All right, don't need that one. Yo, Birdman, what's good, bro? Just up here creating. Looks like we just using battery today. So let's go through and do some stuff. Go through Bazazzian now. Thank you. Doing this all in battery too. How about that? How about that? Maybe that's what God wanted me to do tonight. Just stay in battery. Keep that. All right, let's do this. All right. With them battery. So let's see how it sounds with it changed up. All right, I think I'm gonna do something with that. All right. Let's see what we're doing. Just playing around. I might not even keep it like that. Actually, no, I don't like it. Wanted like add some space to the drums. All right. That's good for the drums. All right. Let's boost this up a little bit. Make sure the bust. Not bad. now. Not too bad. Not too bad. We're getting there. Need a harder kick though. Forgive my. Let's play around with that. I switched on the wrong thing. My bad, y'all. Where is it at? That was. I might have found something else. Why I keep doing that? That's that one. Yeah, I might have to go with somatics for my kick though. Yikes. I'm not getting that hard thump like I want. So I'll come back to that one. And let's see here. I got so many folders, it's ridiculous, y'all. I'm so sorry. It is crazy. But being a producer, you gotta have multiple sounds, right? I think I want that one. Got a little distortion to it. Something when I get my kick I want. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. I use a lot of their presets, so that's what makes this mixing a lot easier for me. sub bass of that. Add that in. Good bass even on the phone. That's what's up. Now I usually like doing this, seeing if I got another sound or idea. If not, then I usually go back to the original idea. So let me just play around real quick. Hopefully we get inspired. We never know. Let's see. Let's see. Where's my folder at? I'm feeling the drum, so my bad. All right, there we go. something that I might be feeling, y'all. Oh my. All right, but that's gonna have me to shift this and then do it like this. Go ahead and render that out. Don't need that no more, so save some CPU space. Like that distortion how low it's rumbling. What's good, fam? DJ Steve is good. Just gonna pick a random kit. Let's just get a random kit. That's nice. I'm feeling that. Batteries definitely slept on, for sure. That's without question. You said I should do a tutorial on this, Gary? What you mean, bro? Like tutorial on battery? I could, I guess. Just curious to see. Actually, I got some of my old sounds from my. Actually, I want to go and check out my, because now I'm just being really different and creative. So I like the drum, still being creative. Let's see. Actually, let's go change this. Yeah. That is a different type drum. There's a lot going on, but it's cool. That's cool. Now I want to go ahead. I'll render this one. Keep them together. Workflow is crazy. Girl, you should be used to this by now, man. Thought you should know. I said I was gonna go to my the kits that I made. So let's go do some sounds and see how those sound. I've been playing around a lot with those lately too. Alright, hold on a sec. Go to the movement, my melody pack I made. All these are sounds I made, so. Woo! That's crazy. This one, I made this one, so I'm gonna use this. Just can't. Let's go through some of my construction kits, see what's up. Actually, since you brought that back up, is it mixed box or mixed bus? Because I got mixed box, so I might have thought about the different one. Too much. It increase it, but not really. Cause I already got my own private little bus up here, so. I got you, Russ. I figured that. I saw that once I ordered it up. All right, so I'm not sure if you heard what I was saying, Gary, but yeah, usually bass lines are, depends on the days I have. It's usually, kind of hard, give or take. But I think I'm pretty much done with this one. It might be the drums, it might be the creativity of how things have been acting, but sorry about the disconnect. But anywho, hopefully, hopefully you guys got some type of creativity, some type of workflow out of it tonight. Tonight, I think that's just pretty much it. Like, this has been crazy, but I will go back. I will look at the conversations. I saw that you guys were talking about mix bus and mix boxes. I saw that you guys were talking about the SSL, which is a beast. I saw Gary talking about Studio One. I don't know. I was thinking about Studio One before, but for some odd reason it was giving me issues on my PC, and Cubase has just been phenomenal. What can I say? But definitely appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for coming through. Just vibing out with me tonight. It's now 10:24, so I'm about to go ahead and shut off. Again, if you guys have tutorials, I saw y'all talked about that earlier. Make sure that you drop down in the comments. Come back to the video. Comment on the actual video or tutorial that you guys would like to see. Battery 4 is still a beast. I'm probably going to title this one Battery 4 versus Machine 3. Battery 4 is better or some foolishness. I don't know. But Battery 4 is still a beast. It is still a beast in my opinion. Definitely going to be using it for years to come. So hopefully they will update it. I don't know. I don't think so. It hasn't been talked about, and it is what it is. But yeah, definitely thank you, Russ. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, Gary. Appreciate you. Who else we got? Jers came through the building. Appreciate DJ Skadai or SEDSKI. Oliver, Carlos. Appreciate you, fam. Everybody just came through tonight, man, and just just vibed out with me. Joanne, appreciate you, family. Who else was on here? It was a bunch of you guys. Oh, BJ, King, Saunders. Definitely cool. I did see a quick question that we'll address real quick. Russ said he would like a tutorial of importing his own sounds into Playbox. So that's going to be fun. I will make sure that it's not going to be sounds per se, but there are some things that you can import into Playbox. And well, actually, no, I stand corrected. I think you can import your own sounds into it. And to be on the safe side, let's just check that out very, very quickly, because I think I know you can definitely export your the progressions and everything in MIDI to your actual DAW. So I know that you can do that. I haven't imported anything per se into I haven't imported anything into Playbox yet, but let's go ahead and just bring it up real quick. It's right here. Open up a quick thing to it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna dig into it more. But I just wanted to open up real quick because I know in Contact 8 it's a little different. So from samples, they have their own samples, and the way that you can adjust here, you can drag and drop those samples to an import. So you can add it to a cube, and I think that if you bring, let's say, a sound here, and you can just drag and drop it into that instrument. So if you saw what I did, like this was just a sample sound, right? So let's go back and you go here and let's just, all right, that's just the 808 bass. So as you see, you drag the waveform and you just drop it and then it recognizes it. So it's multiple things you can do. That's why I'm glad I did this real quick. You can go and just drag and drop any sound. So it's just that easy. It's just that easy, Russ. So hopefully that helped out. But yeah, definitely Playbox is the truth without question. I might have to do a vid with just Playbox and battery, because Playbox has so many things you can do with it. But once again, appreciate you guys for coming through. Thank y'all so much. Hopefully y'all have a great night, and we'll catch y'all back on the next one. Until then, stay blessed and continue to do what it is, what you do with your music, and be creative, right? You guys already know who it is. It is your boy Thesis. Peace.